What is up, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Let's get straight to it because we don't have time to waste, and what I'm about to tell you is going to change the way you look at your own thoughts forever. You have that one person, don't you? That person who is just stuck in your head. They live there, rent-free. You could be driving, working, listening to music, and bam, there they are. Their face, their name, a memory. You're trying to figure out why. Is it just you? Are you just obsessed? Is it just your own anxiety or loneliness? The world will tell you it's all in your head. Psychology will give you a label for it. Maybe infatuation, maybe limerence. But what if I told you it's not a one-way street? What if I told you that your thoughts are not just little, quiet, private whispers inside your skull? What if your thoughts are transmissions? What if your mind is a broadcasting tower and that person? They're the radio that's picking up your signal. Today, we're not talking about what it means for you. We're talking about what's happening to them. When you are focusing that much intense, concentrated, emotional energy on one single person, it is having an effect. You are doing something to their reality. I've researched this, not just the spiritual side, but the physics of it. And it turns out three very specific, very real things are happening to that person. And the third one is the one that proves this whole thing is real. So let's get into the first one. The very first thing that happens is what I call the energetic ping. This is the most common and it's the most subtle. This is your thought, your strong emotional thought, physically arriving at their location. It's a pulse of energy. They don't hear your thoughts as words, not usually. They don't get a mental email that says, "Hey, I'm thinking about you." No, they feel it. It manifests in their body, physically. The most common report? Sudden, unexplainable goosebumps, chills, that shiver down the spine feeling. They'll be sitting at their desk at a coffee shop, and suddenly, shiver. Their body is reacting to an unseen stimulus. That stimulus is you. Or they get a sudden, intense emotional shift that makes no sense. They could be having a perfectly fine day, laughing with friends, and for a split second, they are hit with an overwhelming wave of sadness or longing, or maybe your specific emotion. If you're thinking about them with intense affection, they might suddenly feel a wave of warmth and comfort, and they'll have no idea why. They'll just smile for no reason. This is telepathy in its purest form. It's not magic, it's physics. Think about quantum entanglement. Scientists have proven that two particles, once connected, can be separated by miles. And what happens to one instantly affects the other. Instantly. Faster than the speed of light. Who's to say two human consciousnesses, two people who have had a deep connection, aren't entangled on a quantum level? Your intense, focused thought, that is an action, and it's creating an instant reaction in them. They might not even know it's you. They'll just brush it off. Whoa, weird, got the chills. Or, man, I just felt really sad for a second. They won't consciously connect it to you, but their subconscious, their energy body, it knows. It just got pinged. It got a notification. And if this has ever happened to you, if you've just been minding your own business and suddenly got a weird shiver and knew someone was thinking about you, do me a favor and smash that like button right now. Just hit it. It helps the algorithm understand we're talking about real stuff here. Now, this ping is the first level. It's small, it's easy to dismiss, but when you keep thinking about them, when it's not just one thought, but a constant 24/7 broadcast, that energy builds up. It doesn't just ping them and go away, it starts to sync with them. And that leads us to the second, much more powerful thing that's happening to them. This one is wild. The second thing is, you are invading their dreams. This is not an exaggeration, this is a fact. When they are awake, their conscious mind is up. They have a firewall. They have their own thoughts, their own problems, their own life distracting them. That ping you send, it's like a rock hitting a castle wall. It makes a sound, but it doesn't get in. But when they go to sleep, that firewall goes down. The conscious ego is offline, and their subconscious mind is wide open. It's receptive. It's connected to everything. What Carl Jung called the collective unconscious. And your thoughts, these strong, obsessive, high-emotion thoughts, they are now free to enter. They will start having dreams. Vivid, confusing, emotionally charged dreams. Starring you. This is huge. This is not you dreaming about them. That's your subconscious processing your obsession. This is them dreaming about you. Your persistent thought form, your energetic signature, has crossed the barrier and is now interacting with their subconscious mind. They might not have thought about you in weeks on a conscious level. They might be trying to move on. They might be with someone else. And suddenly they are having a dream where you're just there. Maybe you're not even doing anything. You're just standing there looking at them. Or maybe the dream is a rerun of a memory you shared. Or maybe it's a completely bizarre scenario, but you are the central character. They will wake up, and their very first thought of the day will be your name. they'll be completely confused. Why on earth did I just dream about them? I haven't thought about them in wow. They think they haven't, but you have, and you've been whispering to their subconscious all night. You've successfully planted your signal directly into their mind. Think about it. Has someone ever told you, this is so weird, I just had a dream about you last night? And you knew you had been thinking about them like crazy the day before. That was not a coincidence. That was a confirmation. That was you. We are all connected in this massive psychic internet. And when you're thinking about someone this hard, you're not just thinking, well, you are actively engaging with their energy field. You're sending them a friend request on a subconscious level. And in their dreams, they just accepted it. And if you've ever had this happen, if you've ever had someone tell you they dreamed about you right when you were thinking about them nonstop, I want you to go down in the comments right now and just type dream sync. I want to see how many people have actually experienced this phenomenon. Now, this is where it gets really, really serious because these first two things, the ping and the dream, they're passive. They are happening to the person. They're receiving your signal. But what happens when that signal gets so strong it doesn't just ping them? What happens when it doesn't just show up in their dreams? What happens when it starts to bend their physical reality? What happens when your thought stops being a thought and starts becoming a force? A force of gravity, a force that pulls them. And this is the third thing, and it's the one that will blow your mind. All right, so just to recap for anyone just joining, which if you are, what are you doing? Go watch part 1. But for everyone else, we've established the first two things that happen to a person when you're constantly thinking about them. First, the energetic ping. They feel you. The sudden chills, the random mood swings. Your thought arriving as a physical sensation. Second, the dream invasion. Your thoughts bypass their conscious mind and go straight into their subconscious while they sleep. They start dreaming about you. They wake up confused with you on their mind. But this third one, is the one that proves this is not just in your head. This is the one that bridges the gap between the energetic world and the physical, material world. The third thing that is happening to that person is the real world synchronicity, or what I call the gravitational pull. This is when your focused energy, your obsessive 24/7 broadcast, becomes so powerful, so dense that it starts to warp their reality. It stops being a ping and starts becoming a magnet, a gravitational pull. Your thoughts are literally creating a web of synchronicities in their life. You are creating glitches in the matrix for them. Here's what it looks like from their side. They're not just getting a feeling anymore. They are now seeing evidence of you everywhere. They will be driving, and the car in front of them will have a license plate with your name in it, or your initials, or your birthday numbers. They'll turn on the radio, and the exact song, that one, obscure song that was your song, will start playing right at that second. They'll be scrolling through social media, and a suggested post will be from a mutual friend you haven't seen in years talking about a memory that involves you. This is your energy manifesting itself into their physical environment. You are creating a reality tunnel for them, and you are wallpapering the inside of that tunnel with you. But here's the kicker. It's not just passive signs. It becomes an active force. They will get a sudden, illogical, overwhelming urge to do something, an urge that makes no sense. They'll be at home and suddenly get this crazy idea. I need to go to that one coffee shop right now. And it's a coffee shop they haven't been to in 6 months. But the pull is undeniable. And what they don't know is that you are there, or you were just there, or you're on your way there. Or they'll be looking at their phone, and their thumb will just hover over your name. They have no reason to call you. They might even be angry at you, but they feel this compulsion to reach out, to check on you, to just connect. That's your energy. That's your gravitational pull. You are no longer just pinging them. You are summoning them. Think of it like this. Your mind, your focused, emotional mind, is the most powerful algorithm on the planet. Forget Google, forget TikTok. You are the algorithm. And when you focus on that person, you are serving them ads. At first, the ads are small, a little goosebump, a dream. But when you keep focusing, the algorithm goes into overdrive. It starts serving them real-world ads. That song on the radio, that license plate, that random urge to go to the park. Your park. You are literally creating a breadcrumb trail for them, in their reality, using your mind. A trail that leads right back to you. This is the point of no return. This is when they know. They can't deny it anymore. They can't say, oh, it's just a coincidence. Too many coincidences have happened. They are now consciously aware that something, or someone, is trying to get their attention. They know it's you. And it's at this moment that they have a choice. They can either fight that pull, or they can give in. They can pick up the phone, they can send the text, they can drive to that coffee shop. And this is why this is so important. This is not just, ah, that's sweet, they're thinking of me. This is a power, this is a responsibility. Your thoughts have weight, they have consequences. You are actively influencing another human being's life, their feelings, their dreams, and their physical reality. So, what do you do with this information? First, you have to be intentional. If this is a person you want to connect with, if this is a positive, loving energy, then focus. Understand that you are sending a signal. Send it with love, send it with good intentions. But if this is a negative obsession, if this is an ex you're trying to get over, if you're full of anger or sadness, you have to understand they are feeling that. You are sending them your pain. You are showing up in their dreams as a ghost. You are pinging them with your negative energy. You are haunting them. If you really want to move on, you have to cut the cord. You have to consciously pull your energy back. You have to stop the broadcast. Because as long as you are thinking about them, they will never be free of you. And you will never be free of them. This is real. Your mind is the most powerful technology in the universe, and you've been using it without a license. We are just scratching the surface here. There is so much more to this. How to control it, how to protect yourself from it. And we're trying to build a community here of people who are awake to this stuff. We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, and we can only do it with your help. So if this video opened your eyes, if you feel like you learned something real today, please do me a huge favor and destroy that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thank you so much for your energy and your attention. This has been a deep one. I'll see you in the next video. Stay conscious.